So there's some issue with the wrist here. If I rotate this side to side, you can see it's penetrating the sweater. So I think that sweater should move with the wrist a little bit. What I'll probably do is right mouse click, choose edge, turn off soft select, double click to get this edge, as you can see there, hopefully. Shift period, which is the greater than symbol, and grow that selection. Well, maybe not so much. Maybe I'll start with that. And then Control F9 to convert that to vertices. Pretty good, yeah. Okay. So then let's right mouse click, paint, skin cluster weights, double click on the weights tool. We want the left wrist. Left wrist. Okay, and let's just start by flooding that replace value of 1, 100% flood, and see where we're at right now. So that sort of solves it, but maybe we kind of want to smooth it. Whoops, smooth it out a little bit. You know, it's not that smooth. Yeah, I'll just select this and again with the wrist, and then just let's try smooth and flood. I'm not sure I like how far that extends into the arm, but let's see what we're getting now. I think that's gonna be okay. It's just that now we have to get the wrist, the actual geometry of the wrist to move more with the wrist. So let's select this surface. I'm just going to isolate it for a moment and do a similar process here. Maybe there. Control F9 to convert to vertices. Let's show that again. And yeah, let's just do the same thing. Let's replace the value of 1, flood, and then select the surface, the object, and smooth, flood. Don't want to go too far with that. Anyway, let's see how that looks. Okay. Oh, that's too much. Okay, I messed up. I think that that didn't make sense. Okay, so let's grab this, maybe just these first couple, Control F9, and those will go to the elbow, one up, and I'll replace with a value of 1, flood. So just show you what that looks like. You can see those are solid white. Actually, let me select the surface and then okay. And then now if I smooth those with the elbow weights, smooth the elbow weights, smooth. Although you know what, this should be 0 on the elbow, I think. So before I do that, I'm going to replace with a value of 0 and just make my brush a little smaller and get rid of that because I don't think the elbow should have any influence of that area. And then now I'll smooth, flood, and that's going to kind of spread that out a little bit. Let's see if we're doing any better now. Better. So let's just take this as an example and grab this one, Control F9 to convert to vertices, and it needs to bend more with the wrist so it goes inside there. So I'm just going to add 0.1 at a time. So add value of 0.1, and then am I wrong? Oh, I'm not wrong. It should be on the wrist. Okay, flood, flood, flood. Okay, and let's get this next row edge F9 to convert to vertices, and same thing on the wrist, and add 0.1, flood, flood, flood. Okay. And yeah. Zero that out. Not perfect. That would be pretty far to bend your wrist anyways. Beyond that, if you kind of look at your actual wrist, it does have limits. I mean, you could play with that a little bit more, but I think, let's see, a little twist on here. Oh, we're getting a little, the other thing we can do, I think that's going to help you out a little bit. Well, we'll do that. I think it's a little bit, maybe a little wide in there. It's not really helping the situation. We could try seeing if increasing the weight helps. But another add of 0.1. No, not really. It's just going to twist more. It's not really going to keep it inside. So I think it would help if that was smaller, but we'll do that after we mirror, just so it doesn't screw up the mirror. So let's see, this one's probably, whoa, oh geez, how did that happen? Well, okay, jeez. Let's mirror this, skin, mirror skin weights from the positive side to the negative, mirror, okay. Hopefully that'll get rid of that. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Alright. This is kind of a mess. Let's try hammer skin weights. Whoops. Let's see if that's gonna. Why, how did you manage to do that? Let me just get this real visible. I'm just moving that just so these are really easy to spot, the problem ones. Skin, hammer, and then of course put that back. There's still stuff on his mouth. I mean, the other thing to do is just take this whole thing and shouldn't have to do this, but place with a value of 0 for the wrist. It might not be the wrist though, is the thing. It might be. Yeah, see, it's still doing it on the mouth. So it could be one of the things below it. So you can do. We did wrist. We can do that. Place the value of flood, and then down arrow, flood, down arrow, flood, down arrow, flood, down arrow, flood. Make sure there's nothing on any of those fingers that affect it. Okay. Alright, that worked. And then just make sure these are I mean, really anything on the left side shouldn't be affecting that, so you could just flood, down arrow, flood, down arrow, flood. Whoops. I went a little too fast there. Okay. And now let's mirror. Ugh, really? I would have thought the mirror would have fixed that. Oh, how did that come back? Oh, did it not solve that? I thought I solved that. Yeah, those are all selected. Just start here again. Okay. Skin mirror again. Ah, something's going berserk when I mirror it. Because I just undid mirroring. That's interesting. Oh, but that's... maybe I'm mirroring in the wrong direction? It's positive to negative, right? Skin, mirror skin weights, options. From positive to negative, from positive to negative. It's just being funny. That's pretty frustrating. Because then we have to fix it on the other side. Let's see what happens if I mirror the hand. It's really weird. Why would the hand... oh, that was already like that. Oh, and there's some craziness there too. Jeez. So something's just acting really odd. Is that part of the hand? It is. Let me just, I guess, manually fix this. It seems like the mirror worked except for that strange bit about moving the other side. So let's just try to fix that again. So make sure nothing on the left affects this one. 0 flood. And then let's do the same for this hand. None of the left things should affect the right hand. And then just do the opposite. On the right, replace the value of 0 flood. Because none of those vertices should be affected by anything on the right. Oh, it's the end. Okay. Stuff on the face. I can select these all at once. Flow 0, does that work? don't think so. No. Wishful thinking. Right. And I'll just repeat that for the head. And just for good measure, that seems pretty good. If you want, you can scale down the wrist inside of the thing a little bit. I'm going to save this. Alright.